Yeah. The cube inflation. The cube just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and thus you need more phantom points to access it. That's how that works, right?
Yep.
So. Alright. We're doing another cube today. And with me is Kaz.
Hello.
I'm Sly09. And yeah, Cube's back. Cube's different this time around.
They have changed the cube.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I should have the cube list up.
That's actually more important this time around. There's a lot, like, yesterday in the cube, I ran into a card I wasn't even aware existed. That threw me off. It's like a card from one of the EDH decks, and I did not know it was a card. It was a gray ogre that makes a 1/1 Death Touch snake at the beginning of each upkeep if you don't control a snake. I'd never seen it before, so it was actually pretty good. Anyway, I guess on the plan for today is not getting timer scammed by myself. That would be good. But yeah, there are a lot of changes. The removal of Storm being the biggest. But yeah, cube. Ophiomancer, that's the name of the card. Nobody else is in the cube though. Nobody's here. We're the first.
Cube is proving resistant to my Google foo. I'm going to have to... I mean, I can bother to spend time on this.
Yeah, that's
so.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, and then immediately comes to actually, hold on.
February? What?
Maybe I can assist. No.
My God.
The front buttons here do not have the cube listed.
Okay. Whenabouts in time did they actually change?
Less than a month.
Right. Well, I'll be at this.
Yeah, it was.
Because all search tools are terrible at finding this.
Yes. Well, their new site is somehow worse.
Oh man, it might be like reverse search engine optimized. Search engine de-optimized. No. Search engine obfuscation. There we go.
The SEO. Yes. Yep. The cube is is here. It's in the play lobby. There are two ones. There's cube single elimination and cube Swiss. Oh, somebody linked, Mighty Dictron linked the list.
Oh, excellent. Glad someone got it.
Yeah. But yeah, there's the single limb cube and the Swiss cube. They're the same cards, it's just the format that you play. Swiss being you play all 3 rounds, single elimination being fairly self-explanatory in name. We have a couple people that have shown up. But yeah, cube list. Okay, so yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago. That's a fair question. What's the replacement plan? What is the plan?
I think the plan is still get a sword and go for it.
Yeah, I like that. Swords are good. I always tend to want to try to play the green ramp deck. did the search for the 2015. I mean, right now, the big thing I'm looking at is that they added Karmic Guide back in, and that card interacts favorably with my favorite card, Revolving. Favorably being a loose term for that interaction.
Kind of bustedly.
Yeah, infinite comboingly.
Unreal.
That was a really fun standard deck to play, let me tell you.
Man, oh man. I played against one of those when, let's see, I was the scumbag playing Dredge.
Dredge.
God, I loved it. I did the complete wrong thing. The thing that I hate to do.
What was that?
Is like play a popular, powerful deck. I ran into sideboard hate all freaking day.
Everyone knows.
Yeah, like everyone knew, and everyone had like 11 plus cards of sideboard against me. Serious.
That's one of the like most common things in like people building a sideboard is if a person if a player going to an event doesn't know what to put in there, there's 3 cards they're gonna put in their sideboard. Graveyard Hate, they're gonna put Graveyard Hate in there, like 20 cards. The like odd color hate like Celestial Purge, and then Artifact Destruction. And that's what will be going in there. Karmic Guide was not in standard with Revolving. However, Body Double was, and the interaction between Body Double and Karmic Guide is almost exactly the same.
Yep.
In that you can. Oh, whoa, okay, we immediately got a bunch of people.
With Body Double, you raise a creature by becoming it.
Right. So we're here.
Hooray.
Okay, so we've got, Batterskull.
I know that's such a strong temptation, because it's, like, no color commitment. It's a powerful equipment.
I mean, looking in the pack, there's not... Like, I'm not looking at anything
It's true.
That's huge.
Yeah, the only sigh-worthy part of this is that we're passing the Coalition Relic.
You know,
that's really my favorite card.
I know. It's go from 3 to 6. You know, go. That's really good.
There was a red deck that I had together in a slightly later standard with Snow mana.
Scred.
It was Scred red, and slamming Hostility off of the Coalition's 3 to 6 was just bonkers.
Yo.
Hey, look at me, turn 3, Coalition Relic. Activate. Untap. Land. Hostility.
Yeah. Okay, well, so we've got the thing. Now the question is what we pick next.
Jeez.
Yeah, like we could be the control guy. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Is we could. Be the
Architect I thought is kind of good as Jaces go.
I mean, yeah, I think I would put this at number 2 Jace.
Like Jace 2. Oh, do they have 5 Jace?
I don't think I think that one's just flat out Jace 0 in cube. Like you don't.
Right.
You don't put
he doesn't exist. We have Jace Balerion, Architect of Thought, and Mind Sculptor.
Do we
of course.
have Living Guild Pact? Is that in cube?
Is not in cube.
Okay.
Thank goodness. We only have 3 Jaces. Okay.
Johnny 4 Jaces. Johnny 5 Jaces. Johnny. We can be we can be Johnny 3 Jaces. There are 5 Jaces.
Okay, so like Seagate Oracle would be a good wheel.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay, what the hell looks good here? Like.
How about Maloku?
Yeah, that's. I was basically looking at everything that wasn't Maloku to make sure that Maloku was the pick here.
So far we have 3 cards that could just win the game on their own.
Yeah, well, Jace Architect of Thought has a little.
He has a harder time doing that, but Batterskull and Maloku are.
This is really good because we haven't committed down on color 2, and like say Momentary Blink comes back, like that can be really good in this setup. Like if we get the Seagate Oracle right before it, we have Momentary Blank, and then we end up with some of the like white-blue creatures with come into play abilities like Karmic Guide or
Flicker Wisp,
or you know. So, oh man, opposition tabling. Opposition ain't gonna table, but
opposition Moloku, get out.
Okay, I could pick up the Sphinx's Rev here and roll with that.
And then be like this bizarre, almost standard deck.
Right, but with the support of not a standard deck. Like we're going to have, like Court Hussar coming back around or Solemn Simulacrum. I don't think Solemn will actually make it around here, but
there's no way he makes it. Hell, Lightning Helix might. Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, Keranos would be an interesting place to go, but I don't really feel confident in that color combination as much. I've never felt that confident in that color combination, to be honest. But
is it? They don't have support for counterburn.
Yeah,
which is really where it shines. I mean, there's a card coming out in Khans of Tarkir that could do it.
Okay, well.
And then you have pickups like Cunning Spark Mage, who's just really great.
Yep. Okay.
Instead of that, we have Riftwing Cloudskate.
Or do we?
Why are you highlighting that card?
But it's a sheep.
It is.
It is a sheep. That is
actually a sheep.
Yeah. I guess the thing is, the thing with is that I just feel more comfortable playing the blue-white deck. That's where I am most comfortable. Anyway, I want the sheep to come back around. How about that? Let's roll with that. Also, it could turn out that I just splash Sphinx's Rev, which I would feel completely fine doing too.
Okay, so how does Daxos of Miletus sound? What does he actually do? Jeez.
He can't be blocked by creatures big, and when he hits, I get a free reverse bob off my opponents. It's weird.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I mean evasion. you want Kozilek? I mean, I'm favoring Daxos here just because I don't think we need Kozilek.
Yeah.
Because we have our busters.
This is a lot of weird nothing going on in this one.
Mystical Tutor or Godless Shrine.
Yeah, just pick up the shrine on a...
Right. Unless you wanted to pick an M15 card.
Oh boy, I could... I'm kind of looking at Rishdan Port would be fine too for denial. I think actually... Do I want that or the Tutor? Yeah, let's go with the Tutor. I'm looking at what we have, and I'm like, this Tutor isn't that good, but the Tutor's gonna get better. Yo, what's your deal?
Each color among permanents I control.
Oh my god.
How can I lose?
So that's a 6/6 flyer. Time Spiral, Frantic Search, or just the Bigman. What do I care about Time Spiral in a format where I don't have Storm going off? What is...
That is kind of a weird include.
Okay, a Darkar Wastes, Maze of Ith, Silverblade Paladin, Polluted Delta. I mean, the Waste is mana fixing. Maze of Ith is also really strong.
Kind of a janky spell.
Yeah.
I would kind of want the fixing.
Yeah, I think if I'm going to get this fixing, I need the fixing here. Seagate Oracle makes its way back around.
Wow, so did gifts.
Gifts?
Jeez.
I'm Cube. I've never been comfortable with gifts unless I'm doing the like. Oh my god, I can't remember on Burial Rights' name. On Burial Rights.
Esper Reanimator.
Yeah, that plan, because you don't have enough. It's very hard to create enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we have a Soul of Ravnica or anything.
Yeah.
But hey, narcolepsy.
Okay, so Momentary Blink didn't make it around. That's very important. Like, highly important to note. So. What quarter E explosives? E explosives could be good.
Explosives is just kind of useful. Man, if we had picked up Gifts Ungiven, I would make you pick a Esper Charm.
I know. And be that.
Yeah. Hey! Just what I wanted out of my dragons. A tap ability. You know what?
I'm taking it!
You got it.
Okay, so I have a Kozilek. And an Uriel the Miststalker. Buddy.
Oh, just a pair with Soul of Ravnica.
Ah, yes, now I can draw 4 cards.
We'll reanimate him so that we can draw more cards.
Okay. The question here is, wow, this is not like the most...
See, Young Pyromancer is one of those things that makes the blue-red deck look pretty sexy.
Yeah, that is. That is very good.
As it stands, there's not a lot for us.
Right, so what do we look at for maybe a plan that's different? Like, is black worth picking up here for, like, Chainer's Edict? Or I could pick up Nature's Lore and kind of move on, like, maybe green opens up for, like, a more of a ramp plan for this big junk we have? Like,
now that we have Kozilek, that actually sounds kind of
that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think it's either the black plan with like picking up the Edict or picking up Nature's Lore and kind of moving on green and trying to make that work.
I would be really boring and safe and pick Banisher Priest.
No, I don't like that.
Not white enough. Worried about the momentary blink gone.
A Johnny Mentor of Cryptic Command, okay.
Maybe we end up mono blue, actually, because...
It's not going to be mono, but, I mean, close. Cryptic Command is like the pickup, though.
Right next to Misty Rainforest. And Resto Angel,
I know, I like about 5 or 6 cards out of this pack, regardless of what we're doing, but... Cryptic wins games you should have no right winning, and yeah. What do I actually want to come back around here?
Far. Far half of Far and Away. Misty Rainforest.
Misty Rainforest.
Which is not going to happen.
Scrubland, if that came back around, that sort of thing. Resto, obviously. Like.
Oh, clearly.
Clearly, that's and Grim Monolith, because Grim Monolith would let me play Solar Ravnica on turn 3 or play Kozilek pretty cheaply, but we'll work from there. Martial Coup, Entreat the Angels, Chasm, Skulker, Baleful Strix, Explore, Preordain. Martial Coup's pretty legit.
I think this has got to be it. This is where you decide.
Yeah, this is it. This is the spot.
Is white a color or is white a splash?
Right, because Martial Coup pick would be like white is a color. Baleful Strix would probably have been the pick if I was.
We would pick the Chainer's Edict.
I picked up the Chainer's Edict, and if I really wanted to commit to like green like a madman, I can pick up Explorer, but I just don't think that is correct. With how that pack was, I think I feel fine like just using the pick on Nature's Lore to see if it pays off.
I didn't miss all that much. See, there is Elishnorn. We've got the plan coming together.
Okay.
Minus the what's it? Gifts ungiven.
I know. That's what I get for deciding that there's no unless I'm in that deck. What if I was just in that deck? You know?
Yeah, see, this is why I want to have like cube packs, like 3 mini cubes.
Mini cubes, that would be. I'm surprised nobody's done that. I'm surprised. I've never heard of somebody doing that. You know,
A set of cube. So you know, if you missed it, then it's not coming. So we would know that there's no Unburial Rites coming on.
Everybody wants me to pick the Shackles. I'm picking Elishnorn. I mean, Shackles is like clearly ridiculous, but I'm picking Elishnorn.
Then we just need to set our Aether Vial to 10.
And not draw 4 cards.
Oh, right.
Whoops.
Well, he'll have haste, sort of.
Fairy Conclave, Mirror Entity, are both good.
And do we have any creatures?
We can make tokens with Moloku. We can make tokens with
Oh,
Marshall
hell. Yeah.
Like, we have reasons for this, and I like it. Also, this is me, like, sitting here and wanting to see the Revel Arc so I can set up the combo. I mean, obviously, this is...
Which somehow gets past the player who took the momentary blink.
Yeah, right?
Balance. Somehow we always end up with this.
We really do. And also, that card's clearly nuts. So, I mean, Akroma's Vengeance would be cool, too. And Pelukrinos would actually be really nifty on the green thing.
And you don't even need to ramp into him. You need, like, 1 elf. It's nuts. 4 mana 5/5s.
Yeah.
But they took Brooding Saurian out.
Brooding Saurian. That one's just silly. But no, I Balance is the card, you know? It's the...
Balance is that card that brings you back from places that you should never come back from.
Yeah, you should be in... Like, oh, you're losing this game. Oh, okay, fine. I didn't pick the Gifts Ungiven. Fine. What do I actually care for here? Is Future Sight good enough? Is Akroma just good enough? That's so much top end. I don't like that at all. Is Apocryphite worth it? Apocryphite's almost never worth it. Oh, man. Sorry, Apocryphite. Let's go with the Future Sight. I don't need more top end.
Hey, maybe that's a ramp card. Maybe Monoleak is the perfect card for us.
Maybe that's like one of the pieces I really, really need for this deck is things that cost less than, you know, my top end's enough. So
I would also accept Remand.
Yeah, this is the one. What I'm trying to think what was in pack. Oh, right, there was nothing. What's going to come back around in pack 1? And the answer is
like actual garbage.
kind of nothing. So we'll see. Coralheim Commander. Also, the Chainer's Edict is still here. I guess.
Tendrils of Corruption. Okay, so no one's in mono black, and we should have been in that the whole time.
That was last night's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, last night's was like mono black splashing for 3 cards because my mana base was 8 or so non-basics in my mono black deck. But yeah, Coralheim Commander will be good enough. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be doing any pumping, but Okay, is Force Spike?
Hey, Far!
Oh,
Far
God.
came back.
I mean, if I had a way to splash that, I could pick that and far and away. Ghost Council's not something I
How
can.
about a Johnny
I don't like
just
that.
as the greed pick?
I'm never casting that.
You're never casting any of these.
There's a chance I get the Force Spike.
Oh, well, two
Okay.
explorers. And Heroes down. No one is on the black plan.
Yeah, there's. Yeah.
Blue Elemental Blast is in the cube to serve as a foil to Red Elemental Blast, which is also in the cube.
Huh.
Slaughter Pact and never pay it. I need that creature dead or I lose the game. Blammo.
I think I'm actually gonna pick up Catastrophe. Hey, Fairy Conclave. You were the one I also wanted in here anyway. So I like this.
Okay, so what do we want from the last pickings?
Wow. That's a good question. A piece or two more of fixing, and some more cards to deal with, like early game is kind of what I'm seeing, because I feel like we've got enough, way too much here. Faith's Fetters. Faith's Fetters is good at the, like, dealing with early game. Jace, like, there's the stuff I'm not saying, that's the obvious stuff, but Faith's Fetters...
A more different Jace.
Yeah, other Jace.
I think it's between Faith's Fetters and Exalted Angel. You can, like, morph and then flip as a... That's not all that early.
No, and...
There are also some things that Faith's Fetters that can shut down that just can't be shut down any other way.
Well, Faith's Fetters has the, like, shutting down walkers thing it can do, which is nice. Usually it's answering a creature on the board, but most likely it's...
Or heck, if you just need to gain 4 life.
Yeah! Yeah, I don't have any weird ways to reuse it, and if I'm casting my Wraths, that would get rid of it. I'm killing what it's on anyway, so that's fine. Mystic Gate is fixing on the plan. Jeez.
Mystic Gate is rude fixing.
Yeah, it is.
Like, oh, what one card in the game of Magic could allow me to cast this?
Dude, I don't have a Baneslayer around, but
no, but you have Elish Norn.
Oh man!
But more importantly, your X-Wrath. Where is that kicking around?
Yeah,
Marshall Coup.
Marshall Coups.
It's like, wait, what can let me cast Marshall Coup? Here we go.
Yeah. The other cards in this pack are definitely good, but this is like on the top of...
Right. If we weren't overloaded with top end, Cloud Goat Ranger would probably be it.
Yeah. Spellskite and Into the Royal might be also worthwhile.
Ooh, I didn't even see Into the Royal.
Yeah, like Into the Royal.
That's like a cryptic command.
It is like a cryptic command. Is
really
it better than
gate,
fixing? Yeah, like at this point, I need fixing to make this deck work a little better, and that's.
Yeah, we have a triple blue cost. What the heck?
Okay, well, I could pick up basically the same card, except for it's a 2/2 instead of drawing a card.
Yeah, when did Isochron Scepter turn into, like, a Disney cartoon villain?
Yeah, Eyeball. It's from the Vault art.
They pulled it from the Disney Vault?
Yeah, they pulled it. Look,
like, wait.
They don't open that vault much, and when they do, they take everything they can.
Oh my god. I didn't realize they were connected. No, then again, oh my god, World of Magic the Gathering actually in a Disney movie. I remember that. The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yes, the Sorcerer's Apprentice. They are connected.
Oh my god.
Yep.
The world of Disney. It's everywhere. Cannot avoid it. Fencer's kind of he's a dude.
Yeah, Venser's good, and we'll allow it to.
No, Mitten will have to forgive us for not picking Flame Tongue Kabu.
Fair.
Hey, Mox Diamond, that was acceleration.
Okay, so there's Jace here, but, you
So I
know.
heard you like Jace. Oh, also, check this out. If you had picked a gift Ungiven.
God damn it.
Like, Crucible, Academy, 2 cards I want.
Okay, so the real question here is which of these 3 center cards I'm after. Like, I have Path, Sower, Factor Fiction. All of them are extremely strong in their own right. Sower, I think, less so.
I want you to have more cards that do things, so I'm leaning towards Path.
Yeah. I have a number of ways to put cards into my hand. Through, I say that because I'm looking at Jace Architect of Thought and Seagate Oracle, and they don't say draw.
Yep.
So.
Oh, and what's her face? Labyrinth Lady.
Yeah. Oh.
Spirit of the Labyrinth. Wait, the word lab isn't in here? Get out of here. That's a lie.
Spirit of the Lab.
Wait, it's not here?
Spirit of the Labyrinth?
It isn't. What? I am fighting against a card that's not in the cube. I'm a fool. What the heck?
I'm picking up the Geist.
Man, this pack is heavy.
I know. Actually,
look at all this crap.
I actually like the Legionnaire as well here because of how well it mucks up the ground and attacks. Like, really well, but...
Yeah, but Geist is like top end that costs 3.
Right. Like, both of them are completely reasonable.
So you gotta have something on the board that...
Alright, what am I looking at here? Sundering Titan.
Whoa, do I finally get to play with Talran Sky Summoner?
Is this a deck that can use Talran Sky Summoner? Like...
You have Cryptic Command and Balance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, don't count the 3 Wraths or Balance. Like, the problem is half my spells, if I cast them, just get...
That's true. I guess I was looking at Mystical Tutor and Monoleague and being like, yes, Talran. What about Spirit Bonds? Non-token creature. You don't have a lot of creatures.
No.
Just fixing.
I'm grabbing that, barring anything else, because... Oh, Hall of Triumph... No, I don't have, like, a Master Wave, so Hall of Triumph isn't here. Decree of Justice, though.
Yeah!
I'm...
Drink of Justice.
Yeah.
The perfect pair to Sphinx's Revelation.
Well, also, the other thing is it's a third thing that works really well with Elish Norn and Mirror Entity. The idea there is,
yeah, I have dudes.
Make a billion dudes and go in for...
Check that out. Kind of a lot of dudes, huh?
You don't usually actually cast Decree, but, you know.
Yeah, well, in the rare case that you want a larger count... Please actually take Pristine Talisman. Yes, Battlesphere is big. We didn't pick Tinker. Yes, Ulabog is big. We don't have Eldrazi land.
Eldrazi lands, I know. We don't have... Like, I have Kozilek, and it's like, how am I actually casting this? You know? Is that even making the deck?
There's no Eldrazi Temple.
Again, Battlesphere is cool because of Elish Norn and the other things mentioned, but it's another 7 added on to our hugeness. And I don't see hugeness being necessary. Okay, I guess I could take the Exalted Angel the second time around.
Well, hooray. You know what? You can cast her with just islands. That is why Khans of Tarkir has Morph as a mechanic.
Fake mana fixing. I am interested in how that'll play out because I think Morph is better than cycling as far as the like fake fixing mechanic goes, as Shards had. Because with cycling, you basically have to make the cards worse. Some red. and Relic.
Don't want imposing sovereign just as a creature. A goblin piker.
A piker. I don't have any graveyard hate.
Some of the most powerful cards in Magic are piker.
It's true.
Yo, Mox Diamond, though. Yeah. You can get the cards back.
Man, everyone has a much higher opinion of imposing sovereign than I do.
I don't have a very high opinion of sovereign, though.
I don't as well. It's a piker that doesn't really do too much to me.
Like, Goblin Piker is not actually where you want to be in Cube.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
well...
quick look. Not really. If I had more than just E-explosives, that Academy Ruins would be a lot more of a thought.
Yeah, Pristine Talisman. Relic is not get backable.
E-explosives is real with it.
I'll explosives you every turn. Heliod?
Heliod? Yeah, Heliod. The guy who makes Cloudfin Raptor. I'm not even taking Cloudfin Raptor. I'm taking Yavimaya Elder. I don't. We're not the person playing that card. So, all right. Let me move some things over here and see.
Well, you have cuts to make, and I'm happy for that.
Yeah. No, I'm actually kind of happy with Arcane Sanctum as black mana for E-explosives. Lets me feel better about. All right, so let's. Oh Jesus. Hide all you. All you can go up top, and then we'll do this the opposite way because there's too much top end. So, all right. Things we definitely want: Sphinx's Rev, Geist, the Jace, the Faith's Fetters, the Balance, Martial Coup, Mana Leak, Path. Some of this top end, but not all of it. So I don't know. Batterskull.
I mean, Batterskull's got to be the yeah.
Looking at Decree, Riftwing, Maloku, Elishanorn, Wrath, which secondary Wrath? Chroma's Vengeance or Catastrophe is, I guess, the question. Yeah.
I kind of want Catastrophe because Chroma's Vengeance is going to kill our artifacts, and I want to have Pristine Talisman in here.
Yeah, I mean, we don't. It's not like we have O-Ring around, so it's not the worst. But the fact that I can Geddon when I'm in a decent board state is always useful. Some more of this top end's probably gonna come in, but let's put Venser in. Let's put Pristine Talisman in. Narcolepsy and I think Mystical Tutor has well enough targets to be worth it in this deck. Balance, Cryptic, Wrath, other Wrath, Path of the Exile, like enough target that Sphinx's Rev. I didn't even.
Yeah, as far as like telegraphing the balance, what are they gonna do? Cripple themselves? Like,
oh no!
I'll show you. I'll play this creature or discard my hand before. Yeah.
The question is if I want to fit Daxos in. I want one more of the top end creatures. Six creatures is a good number. I like that. I'm a control deck. That's fine.
Well, control deck. How about explosives?
Oh, geez, that's not even in here yet. Zerp. It's like more removal, right?
Okay, so if you want another top-end thing, it should be the most invincible of your top-end available things.
Yeah, like Gyosei and Soul of Ravnica kind of aren't that. I mean, Kozilek is too huge, and...
Yeah, quite a bit too huge. It's like you'll get to 7 mana and have Kozilek in hand and be like, damn!
Yeah.
I need to draw nothing but lands.
So, Heliod. The problem with Heliod is I don't actually think I can get the... Oh, wait, nope. Elish Norn plus Faith's Fetters plus Geist of St. Traft is 5. Though Heliod would give me like a...
I mean, he's a steady stream of dudes that's very hard to kill.
Yeah.
Kind of a monosync.
What is... We did not see a Karmic Guide. That never happened. If we had that, that would have meant we actually were on that Reanimator plan.
Yeah.
Right, Heliod counts himself, but we would need the other 4, which is the entirety of our deck. Okay, do I want Mirror Entity in?
Let's see.
I still have 3 of my token generating things, but we don't have a ton of, like... It's not like we actually are going to have a ton of creatures around. What about, like, these 2? God, is Yosei even good enough? Yeah, that's probably fine.
Yeah, Yosei taps them out, but will it matter?
Like, it buys a turn, and, like, basically I'm going to be kind of setting up to wait to find one of my real win conditions. And out of my 8 creatures, how many of them are useless? Like, not win conditions, like 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like just guys. Seagate Oracle is not the creature that wins the game. Riftwing Cloudscape might be, because 2/2 flyers can get there. Sower might be. Venser is not the one who's going to be attacking for 20. Exalted Angel actually might be more...
I would like that before Yosei, because if you're talking about buying yourself time, the lifelink will do that.
Well, they both kind of do, because Yosei buys a full turn of time, too. But Exalted fixes a bit of, like, kind of puts the curve a little lower.
Besides, they won't know if it's Exalted Angel or...
Oh, so important note, these are not... gains lifelink, doesn't actually have lifelink, so...
The double dip.
Yeah, so I can... It's like gain 16 on the hit.
Surprise, asshole.
Sup, nerd. Alright, let's get this... Let's get the lands in, and let's do the color sort. It's probably slightly heavier blue, and by slightly I mean heavier blue.
I'm not the biggest fan of life gain, but I am amused at suddenly gaining huge amounts of life, as I did in my standard deck, where I was Eldrazi ramp with Wall of Reverence.
Ooh, yeah, where you just
so
play...
like, I had 2 Walls of Reverence down, and I'm like, okay, I'm gaining 2. I cast Kozilek. I gained 24. Pass.
And they're like, what? Alright, it's going to tell me... What, like 7/6? No, I have 4 in here, 13. Yeah, 7/6. Okay.
Hot dang.
And I'm good with that. So I have 6 blue sources, or I'm sorry, 8 blue sources, mono blue, so 11 and 9. I think that's fine, because the blue is more important early. Like, if looking at this is all, like, things I am casting late, whereas I need this on 4. Also cryptic.
Yep. Someone else has all the white stuff that bleeds over into like any good white creature you would want.
Right. Well, also somebody else picked up the Momentary Blink, which means somebody else is on a very similar plan. They probably have the Resto Angel too.
Mm.
Like, that wouldn't surprise me. Like, those are the games where narcolepsy is junk. Like, where they have 4 blink effects, and I'm just like, oh, that's not removal. Anyway, this is good. This will do. Moloku. We have enough win conditions. Like, literally Elish Norn is good. It does fall off of Fairy Conclave, yes, but if I'm at that stage of the game, that's 6 flying. I don't know. There are points where that could be worth it. Man, if that was a sword instead, it would be a different world. Or a Jeet. Jit. Jita. Alright, Mystical Tutor has Path, Balance, Mana Leak, Cryptic, Martial Coup, Catastrophe, Decree of Justice, Sphinx's Rev. Yeah.
Right. We have a plan. We can react to things, and we can also solve problems after the fact. We can get ahead.
Yeah.
We can come from behind.
Feel pretty good on that, all that standings.
I was not as confused by as many cards in the cube.
Oh.
Yeah, I just a general overall feeling. I think they have in total improved the cube.
I agree. Like I was saddened by the removal of Storm, and the bounce lands kind of struck me as strange at first, but a lot of the changes are for the better. Alright, who do we got in here?
Ooh, standings looks different.
Yes,
they
changed it.
Looks like someone is playing around with a style sheet for the first time.
Yeah, well, they were. Remember a couple months ago where they decided to change their style sheet on their website, you know? They're like, wait.
I was like, hey, man, I discovered CSS. Look at all this. I can make boxes that have colors.
All right.
So how do you feel about casting Narcolepsy and Engineered Explosives all game?
And nothing else.
4 live cards.
A land or two turns it on.
Yeah, one land gets you the Exalted Angel, 2 the Faith's Fetters.
Risky. Let's do it. I've got, like, no way to actually draw the cards, so that could end up poorly, but I basically made that choice off of the back of seeing my opponent had mulligan to 6. I'm not lying. Also, my opponent has mulligan to 4.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Plateau.
Oh, I still have a stop on my freaking upkeep from last night.
Hey, there you go.
Alright, cool.
Mountain.
Alright. I mean, if I get to play Exalted on 3 and then morph it on 4, that's good. Mana Leak. Alright, so let's cast face down. Alright, will it have the new thing? No! They have not done the Khan's morph thingy update.
There's a Khan's morph thingy?
Yes, there is a different symbol. I'll have to show you after. There is a different looking morph, I guess is what it is.
Okay. I mean, I know that they changed out the crawler for like a twisty fireball that they only actually included on like 3 of the cards that have morph. Our opponent is drawing pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Strip mine. Okay, well, casting a spell is fine too. Elspeth. I would like a land right now for that. Seagate Oracle, you're slow. But you'll get me the land. Bye, Jace.
Man, that's harsh.
Yep. Not attacking. That's fine.
Man, it wasn't even an island.
Nope.
Gross.
So if he strip mines our island, yep. I also have E-explosives for... Actually, E-explosives for 0 might have been more realistic there if I had drawn the land, but... just to clear out the soldiers and then attack.
Mm.
Anyway, my plan here is just to unmorph my Exalted and attack into Elspeth. I could also Faith's Fetters it, but that opens up more lines of play for my opponent. My opponent didn't strip mine me, so that makes me think my opponent has a 5-mana play. Huh. Whatever. Let's ignore that.
5-mana instant play.
Your opponent
has disconnected.
Oh. Okay. I found the play. I really hope.
Well, with this lengthy pause that we have, we get to spitball about what our opponent might have.
Yep. 5 mana, because not strip mining my island says I have a play, but I don't...
Yeah, like I'm waiting to cast my dragon?
Well, not even that, like instant speed play, right? Like...
White Sun Zenith? That real?
I have the decree.
It is not. No White Sun Zenith.
Resto Angel costs 4.
Right. Ooh, wait. Aurelia's Fury.
Oh, here we go. Okay, we're back. Attack Elspeth.
And I guess that could also be cast for... Well, it looks kind of lame at 4, but it looks decent at 5.
Okay, and then Elspeth's gone. I've done my job, and I have to discard a card. I think it's just going to be Narcolepsy.
Night, night.
6th land. Resto is a May. You wouldn't have to remove a token.
Man, this is so savage. You should totally catastrophe this guy.
Oh my god. Alright, so I get my Rippling Cloudskate. It bounces a token, I suppose.
That's an assassination.
Yeah.
This sort of heavy blue deck.
I mean, he can't be holding for Yosei. I've got the Yosei. Like, I don't know what it is, so that's funky to me. I can't cast this Venser, by the way.
Yeah, casting explosives on 0 versus discarding something.
I'm gonna discard. I don't care about explosives on 0. What do I discard is the question.
What, Venser? I think he's the weakest card.
I think he'll be okay. Yeah. Moloku would embarrass Strip Mine if I get the 6. Yeah, whatever. I would like... Well, the thing is, like, I don't see myself getting to Venser, and I don't know how it's even probable that I would. You know, my opponent shouldn't have anything. What, does my opponent have raid triggers now?
Probably figures he's not blocking.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Sure is a removal spell.
Karn is a real one. Elish Norn it can't be because... we'll tap that.
There's the strip. Got a strip.
Yeah, mana's gone. Fine.
We're such a heavy white deck, I guess.
Yeah, mono white.
What the heck? Beat down.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, Elixir. So that negates a turn of my attacks.
This is a very curious match.
Yeah. I could cast spells, but what does any of it get me? Aurelius Fury to tap my team.
Okay, well, there you have it. Maybe you had it forever. Maybe.
Goodbye, card with double blue in your mana cost. Oh man, 15 more turns of this and I might die. Acceptable.
Yes! My arcade sanctum! Honestly, there just aren't that many white instants in general.
Right, that's really it. Oh! I didn't consider that I didn't even consider that a possibility.
Oh, I feel like I've had my pants pulled down.
Right.
Holy crap.
That was it the whole time.
God, you path your own guy.
How about I attack my opponent and force
I mean,
them
okay, fine.
into the royal? I guess that resolves. I can't leak it.
Right. Cast your choice of Batterskull or Maloku.
Or Remorph Exalted and leave up a mana leak?
Hey, that's even better.
And then discard again?
A Mystical Tutor.
Okay, so all this stuff goes back into his deck. Yeah. What does Tutor grab? Yeah, leaving up the mana leak is the thing I really care about just for safety's sake. Strip Mine's back!
The combo!
That was a good top deck.
Savage, ladies and gentlemen.
Gonna make me... This guy's ruthless.
We are fighting an immortal. This is the problem.
Alright. Flip that up. He top decked the Strip Mine. That's good. Off color was just not something I had even considered.
I know.
Because he was doing so much. Well, like, not so much, but he was, like, making plays on two colors. Like, it didn't feel like a splash. I don't know.
Our opponent, I think, has bad internet at this point.
Yeah. Or...
Either that or something about unmorphing Exalted Angel just ruins his client.
He doesn't like it.
He's playing with a janky update.
Yeah.
I cannot handle unmorph.
I'm really happy with how this has been going. Just off, like he had the Moldifor and he's like fighting me, and because I kept the greedy hand, like I kept a not that good.
Somehow
hand.
this is a real game.
Right. I don't even.
I had a game like that at the Innistrad pre-release, where I just had all gas in my hand and no lands to speak of, and my opponent was just the opposite.
All lands,
like a couple little creatures and all these lands, and kept drawing lands. I eventually got the lands and won. My opponent did not draw the gas, or actually, no. Even after he did, I'm like, nope. I just have more and better plays.
It seriously is.
Oh my! Oh my god!
No!
That's not real.
No!
Wait, you somehow have to bounce your own Exalted Angel. We have to keep doing this.
This is the dumbest thing.
Haha!
Discarding Remand, discarding Bonfire of the Damned. Okay. I'm so sorry, my friend.
I've got the mechanic that can bump you offline.
Morph too good.
What in the hell?
You know what the worst thing is?
Hmm.
I immediately accept it. Like, I don't even question that that's like, oh, that's really weird. Like, nah, that's Magic Online.
No, that sounds perfectly reasonable for Magic Online.
Alright,
For crying out loud.
Alright, so let's go ahead and deal with it.
Yeah, I didn't put him on Monotithe, so...
Yeah.
Whew!
And even if I did, I play Fate's Fetters on attack, and he's tapped out. So...
Our opponent is sort of also a control deck.
Yeah, what do I want to... Do I want Narcolepsy gone? That feels kind of bad
so.
here.
Is precisely nothing that it was good against.
Right. I could bring in my own, Force Spike. Like, or my own Daxos.
Relic of Progenitus to ruin his immortality.
Ain't the
Daxos
worst.
would be alright.
Ain't the worst.
Honestly, I want either Daxos or Heliod.
Heliod would be fine, too.
Overpower him with a very hard-to-solve guy.
I'm gonna roll with the like, useful guy that, from what I saw, gets through everything he has, and I have a lot... I can make use of the... Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Like,
Two tokens.
Well, it's not like Mana Leak can... Like, I can't cast...
Rayleigh's Fury.
Remand. Yeah, like, what does that get me on that? Okay, I could put Kozilek in as the buster. I see the chat. No, I see it.
You know how much I actually want that to happen, right?
The Koz. Well, like, Koralheim is hard to cast in the sense that I forget 11... I'm putting Kozilek in and calling it the day.
Well, I got punished for my greed. Double down on you.
Yeah.
Clearly, I wasn't greedy enough.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Keep. We have, like, fixing and balance. Basically, we have balance, so who cares? Lead with the blue.
So this is the game where we draw all... No bad fetches are still in.
That's hilarious because it's for Mountain Forest, and this is going to go fetch, like, Plateau. Steam Vents. My lord, I love fetch lands. And he did that at upkeep. Our opponent knows what he's doing. Alright, play the plains. Alright, so we're going to be, like, heavy mana, not a lot going on. Maybe that's okay, maybe that's bad. Alright, let's set up to have Cryptic online when he tries to go for his, like, busters.
Crucible.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Is he just gonna... Okay, he's just grabbing his fetch.
Fetch every turn, That seems kind of good.
If I
Dare
play...
you pristine talisman.
If I play it, I'm dropping Cryptic for, like, stopping Elspeth. I think I need to leave Cryptic up.
Okay.
Because, like, if he drops, like, Elspeth, I don't really know what my answer is. You know?
Yeah.
I want it. Man, Crucible's really good.
I mean, our opponent is making land drops for the rest of the game.
Yeah. No, I don't know how many... Like,
well, oh, actually, yeah. How many mountains does he truly have in his deck?
Right. He's grabbing Plateau, which I knew was there, which is part of... I'm gonna keep holding off. I want that Geist, but the... I'm just gonna wait. I'm playing the waiting game right now.
Yeah, Geist looks not as hot in the face of Mutavault.
Right.
Activate Mutavault.
Yep, so he's going to start coming in.
10 turns.
Here we go. I'll make that 20. Yep, God, that Crucible's pretty good for him. Alright, so we're gonna Pristine Talisman. And then leave up
Leave up fake Cryptic Command.
Yep, okay, he keeps getting mountains. That thinning is really good. Oh, a real fetch. Okay. Okay.
Jeez. Our opponent is terrified of having a repeat land.
What's he gonna do when he cracks this Delta? No, he's gonna go grab Tundra. Alright. Man, no Banner Burn. Alright, let's...
Hey, a blocker.
Yeah, let's play a blocker. I think I want Path more.
Turn the Mutavault into any other land.
Well, like, I see Exalted just dying at this point. Man, this is funky. I just don't know where my... The Crucible's a hell of a card, is what I'm saying. And Relic is actually a lot more reasonable now that I am certain it's there. You know? Resto Angel... is fine. That feels like a counterbait. Okay. Can play Geist. Start threatening that way.
Wow, we might actually be able to kill Mutavault with, like, Cycling Decree of Justice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right now I'm in a hard spot just because my opponent has that Crucible, meaning right now with, what, 5, 8, 11 lands shown, there's only 6 left in his 27 cards. So...
He's also gripping 7.
Bonfire for 3?
Of the Damned.
Do I care?
Is he gonna have a bigger thing than this?
Let's... I mean, probably.
Okay, then...
Like...
We still have the path for his creature, if
yeah.
The beatdown is the problem. Maybe this is fine. Like, this makes balance better. Take off some of his lands.
Oh, I see something. I mean, I can cycle Decree and kill off his Mutavault, but he has a Crucible World, so what does that actually get me? You know.
Right.
I think I'm gonna Path the resto. Yeah, like...
I mean, hell, I like it.
Yeah. Alright, well, more lands out of his deck is really what we're missing.
Does he even have any? He actually does?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess he can't fetch the plains. Jeez, there is the Tundra. Holy crap.
Yeah, he's got a lot. Yeah. This is what the game is.
Or are we going to be embarrassed when he casts his own Eldrazi?
Oh, God.
Actually not.
Really, but... What do we got? Consecrated Sphinx. That
a
worth
bigger
it?
thing.
That might just be worth me slamming balance. Well, that draw. Well, if he draws 2 cards, then I balance and I look
And
good.
then he discard, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. And tap the Pristine Talisman. Yes.
We can, like, balance with Cryptic backup.
Yeah. Let me quick. So I want to get 2 cards out of him. How many lands do I control? 8 to his 11. If I don't play a land, I think I want to play a land. So I lose nothing, and you lose everything. This card's balanced. Can we mill him before Strip Mine becomes a problem?
Crucible Mine is kind of powerful, by the way.
Yeah.
He's doing casting Gush?
Nah.
Oh, he was selecting lands to sack. Okay.
Yes.
Like, wait, he didn't put islands away. What the hell? Why would you gush at a time like this?
Yeah, okay. I don't have anything else. I just... Yeah, so I think the relic is definitely in here. Like, 100%.
Yep.
Thirst for knowledge. Brimstone volley at my face. You got it, boss. What am I dying to?
Actual Elspeth.
Nah, this is gonna be the Acroma.
Okay, that's
Counter
that's a worthy.
target spell, draw a card, and this is gonna get remanded. And I coming to play tapped land, so I'll feel like a chump about it. But I'm not a chump. I'm not owned. God, I was a bit scared that I was owned there. Not going to lie. Little bit scared that I was gonna just die. So yeah.
Oh my God.
Fucking let's do this shit.
Deal with it.
Yeah. What up? Alright, if I don't die to Aurelius Fury, I think I'm fine. If I die to Aurelius Fury, I'm not fine. There's no way. Kill me with Aurelius Fury.
I mean, we had nothing for that, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I don't care. I got to cast it. Okay, shit that matters. Akroma's Vengeance over Catastrophe? Ugh.
I think Relic of Progenitus is the most important ad.
Yeah, okay. So that's probably just better because it does the answering for me. Okay, do I keep the Eldrazi in? Is that like my late game buster?
Trying to think. What do you have that interacts with Kozilek? Because, I mean, if he's killing Kozilek with Aurelius Fury, he's killing you instead.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I could have done to flat avoid that death would have been like Faith's Fetters on Mutavault. And I would rather have rolled the dice, was basically the plan there. If I cast Sphinx's Rev instead of Kozilek, that would have been nuts. Is Daxos good enough now? I keep adding cards instead of removing. What about E-Explosives? Does this do anything here?
That doesn't do anything against him.
Okay.
He's never putting things on the board.
Yeah. I can Fetters a land, and it will work. It won't stop the mana ability, but... yeah, I'm just gonna roll with it.
Daxo... How about Daxos in for Martial Coup?
Remove my coup.
I mean, I admit Martial Coup also, like, kills his Consecrated Sphinx.
Yeah, the Consecrated Sphinx is the card I'm worried about with that. Like, it's the only real card I'm worried about there.
I guess it can kill a Chroma as well. Man, this is this is Battle Cruiser magic.
I know! What the hell? I'm just gonna roll with this. Let's get Jace out early. Let's play first. Let's mulligan this hand. That hand looks even worse.
Acceptable. Hey, that plays into our balance. Having less stuff. It's like losing is winning. Serum Visions into Fetch Land. Here we go.
It's fine. I have Mana Leak. Scam him with morphs. Rude. Sorry.
I watch that be the fake out. He like took out every Crucible interaction.
Oh my god.
If I just play this, it'll bait out its counterspell. Then I can play my Consecrated Sphinx.
Let's roll. Let's rock.
Yeah.
Spell Pierce. Oh.
Busted.
I'm being rolled really hard right now. Like, just knocked around.
Mm-hmm.
Do it! Do it!
It's a miracle!
Yes!
That confuses me a little, but then again, we really didn't show our opponent small creatures against that, so...
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's coming.
It didn't arrive?
It's not here.
Hmm. I'm willing to scratch this one up to the beta client. I'm sorry, the client.
The client, yeah.
Ha-ha!
What if I just have the most powerful spells in the world?
Beautiful. Yeah, then we play Drago for unlimited turns.
Okay, so here's the thing. Fuck them.
Screw you and your cards.
My hand is so much more powerful than yours. You don't even know. Cryptic Venser? No, I'll beat you. I'll beat you straight card for card. Remand it. Uh,
Isn't that just
is that
fine?
allowed? Yeah, I think that's allowed. That drops Cryptic on my next turn.
I mean, that says to me that he really didn't want us to do that.
Yeah, so we do it. Like 4 cards, it's a mind twist. It means I'm down my Cryptic on this next move, but I think that's okay. I think.
Well, failing everything else, we can, like, Venser the problem and then counter it.
Yeah, hopefully it's
Maybe?
not... I'm just hoping it's not Consecrated Sphinx. Oh, no problem. Okay. Alright, we are back even now with our opponent.
Beautiful.
Like, card for card even, so...
Aurelius Fury Acroma. What did he keep?
Elspeth Tyrell. Counter target spell. Draw a card.
Huh. Mystical Tutor. I think I know what that finds.
For Rev?
Sphinx's Revelation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, let's go ahead and Mystical Tutor. For Rev. And I guess I just frickin' do it.
Yeah, we might draw a land that we can play.
Yep. Cancel, use this. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I can tap this for colorless.
X is currently
Oh, hey, I can knock him out of the game for a couple of seconds.
Oh my god, I want to do that. I'm such a jerk, but I want to do it.
I know. Seagate.
Ho ho.
Jace to hand? General Marshal Coup? I have a reload. It's called Kozilek. Marshal Coup is more powerful here. And then over...
Sorry, Jace, you're not good enough.
Let's let him Wrath if he has it, because that's fine.
Incoming fraud trigger.
Right.
That's an unexpected side effect of turning a card face up.
Electrolyze to kill it, okay. I'm fine with that. Like, I have Kozilek to reload, so I just... Oh, God! It knocks him out then?!
It revealed the card.
Yep. Frick.
His client cannot handle a game object changing properties that way.
Frick.
What the hell?
By the way, I'm really happy that this was the return of the molded, like, the mulligan hand just rolling through.
I'm very happy with how this cube has turned out already.
I know. Kozilek? Yeah. This is so dumb. Fraudulent magic going on right here. So, yeah, you do know that Morph is coming up in the set that, like, releases next week, and if this is a bug that's, like, legitimately happening, I'm sorry.
I think they're gonna get reports.
Okay, so let's just do this, you know, in case he wants to do something. Oh, that's fine, yeah. Okay.
Oh. Well then.
That's fine.
That's good.
I want to do this. I think this is a little more powerful.
So,
okay.
you have upgraded your creature.
Yeah! The final blow out of my opponent is Swords the Kozilek. So that was a Sphinx's Rev and a half right there. Holy shit.
2 revelations. The man with the answers.
I'm not putting anything else on this board.
He's out of cards.
Oh, he is? Well...
Yeah. I think it might be okay to
I think
put
it's
him
okay
to
to overcommit then, yeah. If he top decks, like, Supreme Verdict, that's cool for him, I suppose, but Tundra is not, so, you know.
This is your final day, immortal man.
Maybe he'll draw that.
I really want him to draw Elixir of Immortality.
To be the immortal man. I think it lets him live.
$37. It's a good life total. Oh, God. I forgot that was in our deck.
Look, we're doing it. I don't care if it's incorrect.
Overcommit, schmovercommit. Let's crush him. By the way, we're Gruul now.
Oh. Into the Royal with Kicker on his resto.
Ooh, spicy.
And then he gets to pick it up and play it. And then dies to the attack because I played Elish Norn. Otherwise, he could live through this.
You can Venture it.
I can do that too. He can't recast it.
It's so weird to me that Venture doesn't have a target. He feels like a spell.
He targets, but
I know, but after you don't target when you cast him. I'm
yeah,
like, I want to click on the thing.
Amazing.
So we got all the fun out of the way.
Yeah, all right. Fun's done here. Now I'm gonna get crushed by red aggro or something.
Now we're gonna have dull, grindy matches.
Funnily enough, that was the grindy match, right? Like
I know, but still,
it was good.
Sphinx's Revelation into Super Sphinx's Revelation.
I enjoyed Balance for Mind Twist You, which got rid of like Aurelia's Fury and Bonfire.
And a Chroma.
Oh, did it actually say RSR wins? We're on Magic Online. Don't worry about it. Basically, if anything occurs, we're on Magic Online. Don't worry about it.
The thing about Magic Online is that it tends to function, failing all else.
So, well,
like, even if it reports things that are bad or wrong, it tends to do the right thing.
Okay, so while we're in between games here, I can quick discuss there's a Morph Overlay card. You know how they put tokens in packs?
Yeah.
They're putting in a little Morph Overlay that's a colorless 2/2 with, like, its own art.
Uh-huh.
That you can put on top of your Morph to, like, show that it's a 2/2. I thought they would have already had it implemented on Magic Online because they had it when they were doing the pre-release, like, stream stuff they were doing last weekend. Like, it was in the client. So, I don't know why it's not in the client. But like there's a little art that goes on the back of a morph when you play it, so it actually like looks, so you can tell at a glance, oh, this is a colorless 2/2 without like, that's a face down card. What is that? You know,
right? To settle some of the many
problems,
many questions and problems that come up with morph as a mechanic.
Can I tear that? No. Can I shatter it? No.
Oh.
Right.
Is it an artifact? I can't tell you.
I can't tell you that. Look, if we just play 20 questions, I can figure out what that card is. Somebody linked the Morph Overlay so you can see what that is. It looks like a Worm Coil token to me. More spinning, though. It's like...
Yeah, yeah, that was supposed to be there. Like, it comes off pretty well in the art for like Lens of Truth.
Yeah,
That is.
You can see the...
That's what it's supposed to look like on all of them, and then later they decided, well, hey, we need more morph creatures. We already have all this art. Ah, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, like, yeah.
This guy's just a snake. Naga.
Can't they just have like a Naga? Can they have a like? They should sneak one morph creature into the set that has the little spider. I think that would be really cool.
I wouldn't put it past some of their artists to do something like that.
Like, there's just the little spider shell that was the Onslaught morph in the background.
Super graveyard art.
You know,
we've been sitting on this for a decade.
Maybe Ghostfire and those cards will be in the second or third set. Maybe not, but maybe. And our opponent is not here. They probably finished their match pretty quickly and then went away.
Yeah.
We were the last.
It was us. We were the last ones. Yeah. I like this hand a lot.
It has basically it's a hand that contains balance. Like, if I have balance, not even the mana to cast it, just balance, like, that's keep, right? Anyway, I have Riftwing Cloudskate, so keep. The Lens of Truth. That's a common. That's gonna be in, like, every pack.
The 1 mana look at a morph artifact.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
We got our morph.
Maybe we can scam our opponent here. Okay. I'm just gonna F6.
My hair always sports that stroked aside look. I am the windswept heath. Oh no!
Oh! If I get owned by that, like, everybody gets to, like, call me a chump for it, but if it does nothing, I look great. So we'll see.
Here we go.
It makes my decree look like junk. How about that? It makes my decree look like junk. Taiga, by the way, is what he found. That's important.
Joke's on him. We got his Earl the Miststalker. Yikes!
Yo!
So after kind of a joke creature, a super good creature. How many cards do you want to discard?
Yeah, that's the question, ain't it? Thank God I suspended that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow, if I balance pre-land, I go down to freaking three cards and then the land. Like, yosh.
I like Mystic Gate balance a little more than balance.
Balance, yeah. I'd like to get a land out of him, but pitching my entire hand is... I think I can pitch a land in Decree of Justice. Keep Exalted.
I mean, we gotta fraud him.
Right.
We have our make target opponent disconnect spell.
So I'm gonna handle white. Yeah, let's get out of this situation. Because Brimaz says, like, you're done if that happens. I can get rid of a Dark Waste. I have Riftwing, so... Well, the idea there is I would get to play a land post-balance, and it would basically be a card from my hand for a land he controls. But I don't know if that's actually a trade I could make, because then I would be down, like, this Plains would be gone. And then all of a sudden, like, Sphinx's Rev doesn't function like I want it to, so... Hellride. No, a refill. Damn it. I balanced too early. Should have taken the 6. Oh well.
Hmm.
What does he get? This is a player that gets like figure plus mother of runes. Frenzied Goblin. Okay.
Yikes. Okay, we are dealing with Aggression Man.
Yeah. Okay. Riftwing Cloudskate. Let's get Exalted down. I have Mystical Tutor for card name. I can't cast Wraths yet. I don't have the. That's true. Mother of Runes can't do jack about this. My colorless 2/2. Premise. Oof. Like, I don't think the Mystical Tutor's worth using unless I'm actually grabbing a card with it, because it is, like, card disadvantage. Like, I need to have a purpose for it if I'm going to do something.
Right. I mean, that's why grabbing Sphinx's Rev was great in that other game, because we can just get the cards right back.
Yeah.
For one, we already have the Sphinx's Rev, and for another, we don't even want to cast it.
Right. Well, next turn I want to unmorph this morph. Like, that's 4 mana. You know, that's my turn.
Yeah.
So, I'm taking 3. Yeah, I can Cryptic off this. This is why Mystic Gate is the impossible crazy mana land we were saying. Oh, that's gonna... I know what that's doing. Helix my guy. Okay.
It's fine. He'll disconnect.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
Oh, okay. Guess it was just him.
Yeah, I want to draw like... I actually want to draw like 2 or... Our opponent disconnected!
Take that!
This bug is madness!
This bug is amazing.
So, by the way, I'm going to Riftwing Cloudskate, bounce whatever 1-drop he plays if he plays one, and then attack a Johnny Vengeance down. His hand is currently Frenzied Goblin, Mother of Runes, and card. Seriously, if this is happening when the Cons pre-release goes on, that's gonna be freaking maddening. You just timer scam people by playing morphs and chump blocking?
Like, play as many morphs as possible.
Yeah. Oh, block with my morph, you lose 2 minutes off your clock. Block with my morph, you lose 2 minutes off your clock.
I'm suddenly very interested in playing a Cons pre-release.
You draft every morph creature and
every single one. Every last one. I don't care.
Alright, so... I bounce Mother of Runes here to buy me a turn of Mother of Runes not going active. Funnily enough, if Mystical Tutor could... oh, no, I want the land. That's too important here. Cast Riftwing Cloudskate. Again, doesn't target until it comes down.
Right. Yep.
A land. Use them if you've got them. Right?
Yep. Attack a Johnny Vengeance.
Yeah. Because every land I draw, like, this is the trick of Sphinx's Rev in a control deck. Like, you know, drawing the lands, that kind of sucks. You're dead draws. But with Sphinx's Rev, you get stupid. I'm gonna need to... I'd also want to draw some lands so I can get, like, Wrath going. Goblin Rabble... Oh, Jesus. The Rabble Master is kind of ridiculous. Marshall coup.
You need, what, 7 to make that a Wrath?
Yeah. Do I sorcery the Rev then?
Let's see. Revelation for 2.
Just to draw lands to get up to martial coup.
Are we actually taking... Like, we gotta get something.
Yeah,
I like. At any rate, I like that better than making tokens with martial coup.
Yeah. Pay that one. Rev for 2.
X is currently 2. Oh. Well.
This still is haste.
Yeah, they just keep it.
Mm-hmm.
They, for whatever reason, keep the haste. I mean, they keep the haste because saying until end of turn would be more words in the suspend reminder text.
Am I dead? No. Well, if he has... Like, if his card in hand has an effect, I am dead. Like, is damage. That's not enough damage to kill me?
I don't think so.
Maybe. My creature can't block. Mother of Runes gets to attack. I take 5, 10. I take 12 because of Mother of Runes attacking.
Oh.
I'm gonna die to Mother of Runes, yeah!
Oh, I didn't know Rabblemaster had another ability.
Oh, Rabblemaster makes 1/1s for free and is also Goblin Pile Driver, by the way. Also, it's a 3-mana, like... The card's really powerful. Let's go with that. I'm taking 12, so, yeah. Okay. Relevant things against my opponent.
Force Spike.
That might actually be.
Honestly, like he wants to cast his most expensive thing every turn.
Right. So I just take out one of my more expensive pieces.
Yeah, we need to not get run over.
Right. Force Spike in, and Batterskull's good. Moloku's fine. Decree is maybe too slow.
Decree is way too slow for this guy.
Yeah, let's go with that.
And even Martial Coup is questionable. But...
Martial Coup is basically only because it's a wrath, and it could become like Vengeance, but I don't think that's good enough. Like the 1 mana off it, I mean.
Yeah, 6 instead of 7.
Like I wish our wraths were slightly less expensive. A 3rd land makes this hand all right because of Seagate Oracle.
Explosives looks really good against him. Hey.
Let's try this. I nearly just passed my turn there. Nearly.
Man, I've done that. It's a thing pretty unique to Magic Online.
Just pass your turn.
Yep.
Okay, so Seagate Oracle will turn this back on, and then we're good.
Oh man, he's gonna be the best guy.
I know. Oh man, is he gonna have the make him come and play tapped? No.
Oh, way worse.
Yikes. I don't want to answer that right now. I don't want to path it.
You want to respond to Monstrosity?
Yeah.
That's fair. We'll get to do things.
Also, I could also put E-Explosives on 2 next turn if he plays another 2-drop. Land or Mystical Tutor? I think land is... Oh, jeez, that's hard.
Like, we're the kind of deck that wants to make every land drop, but currently we don't have a big thing.
Right, like Tutor goes and grabs the Rev to get us out of this position. Maybe that's better. That's
This is gambling. Do you think you are going to draw enough lands?
no.
Okay.
So, I want my opponent to make a 2-drop. That is like the best of all worlds, is if he makes another 2. Because then I can E-explosives for 2 and blow him out. Yeah,
he currently has no real reason to add something to the board, but
luckily, this mana base can add Bremaz. Well, actually, I would like Bremaz, but
1, 2, 3. Oh God!
Oh! Okay, buddy, you got me. I'm sobering. I'm racing you with your own guy, and I'll attack for 1.
It'll be great. We'll like sneakily turn his vortex off by bouncing it.
Yeah. Look, I have 6 power of guys on the board, and you control Sephiric Vortex. Look who's winning now. Mother of Runes. Play another 1.
Play 2 other ones.
Incinerate targeting Sower. Okay.
Yeah, okay. What?
Basically fine. Also, his board is all, like, different mana costs, and that's just sad. Alright, well, there's some more land. F. I kind of want to, like, end step, bounce the Vortex, and then play Faith's Fetters. But there's a Mother of Runes in play. How the hell would I ever do that?
Yeah, either the Fetters goes on Mom or Self.
Or I could play E-explosives now on... I could play E-explosives now on 1. Don't use it. Jeez, I want that Fetters. I want the Fetters. Explosives on 1, Cryptic at end step, or mid-turn if he plays a spell, counterbounce Vortex. And then on my turn, untap, draw, play 6th land, blow up Explosives, and then play Faith's Fetters. Assuming he didn't give his guy pro color. Whatever. That seems
yeah,
fine.
let's do it.
Let's do it. So the Explosives on 1.
This is currently 1. I like that it says currently. That's cute.
So Seagate Oracle. Are you blocking? I think Seagate's blocking if I'm given the chance. Okay, Vortex does 2 to him.
Transcendence. There's no way.
No way. Man.
No.
Phyrexian on life.
Yeah, no Phyrexian on life either.
Yeah. How about Worship? That's maybe more real. That's a card.
No Worship.
Okay.
I'm glad Worship isn't in the cube. What a piece of jank.
Yep. Yep. He's going for it.
Pro blue on my guy.
Can't block. Yeah, keep fetching.
That rakish, windswept heath. I seriously want a picture of like a dude on there. It's just
with this hair,
like pulling a JoJo's pose and has this like flowing hair.
That'd be good.
His name is Heath.
I have met people named Heath. That's real. All right, here's the spell I'm countering with Cryptic. Let's see what it is. I'm countering it. I don't know what it is, but I'm countering it.
Chandra's Outrage.
A burn spell. I'm sorry, did I flip a morph or something?
No, that's it. That's him. This is him playing a morph, and then he uses the taiga to unmorph. Okay, there we go.
Ranger. Oh wow.
Hey, actually, a thing that we
counter target
counter.
Spell. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Get the hell out of here with that.
Crushed.
That's important to have. We blow this up.
Bye-bye, Mom.
And then we do this.
Ah!
That demon. I'm attacking. Well,
we haven't seen any hasty guys.
We have. The Rabble Master makes hasty 1/1s.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Every time I look at that card,
I know. It gets stupider and stupider. So I have a Wrath. That's good. I have Path. That's good. Sulfuric Vortex is back. That's not good. Imposing Sovereigns around. That doesn't do anything.
Hey! Something for Seagoat Oracle to block.
Yeah, right? Is this plus? No.
I mean, plus would be just to get him out of Burn Rage.
Yeah, let's get some cards. Okay. Then. I'm so glad I did that.
I recommend the pile with 2 lands. Oh, actually.
I recommend the pile with 2 lands.
Okay.
In case of Rev. Rev doesn't do anything because of that, but maybe it is the pile 1 then for racing him.
Just a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind. I'm not scared. That was somehow actually a split. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Alright, so we don't do anything. We'll do Pokecabin. I mean, that makes the race more effective. And yes, Sulfuric Vortex can be redirected at Jace. That was why I thought about plussing. Kami of Ancient Law.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
He killed the Fates Fetters. He freaking did it.
And
Get out of here.
Attacking Jace.
Get out of here.
Defending Jace. Zip.
Zip, zip. You can have a land, that's fine. I was going to ask him if he wants to redirect it, and he'll be like, oh! Yeah. Oh, okay.
Another way to turn Sulfuric Vortex off in secret. I like it.
So this Venser can't block.
Yeah, I guess he'll have to catastrophe his one piker out of the way, just so Venser can block.
How about this? Return target spell to its owner's hand.
So,
how about
she's
Geddon?
She's a pretty scary lady.
About that Geddon.
Geddon sounds good.
The Geddon's good.
The Geddon's good.
This is definitely a Geddon turn. Do you want to destroy all creatures? No.
And here I was about to ask how you deal with Elspeth.
If my opponent can never cast it, I'm fine.
And force our opponent to disconnect at the crucial juncture. Come back and click on something foolishly.
This is it. Seagate Oracle.
Seagate Oracle.
I said that this card doesn't win games. I lied.
Unbelievable.
I'm...
Pass to you. Yeah, no one expects Armageddon.
Yeah.
Nor should they, really. It's a pretty rare effect.
Okay. We're going to 3. What's real? I think we're kind of set on what we have, and it's good. Akroma's Vengeance might be worthwhile instead of Martial Coup. It's cheaper, and it allows me to answer that sort of thing.
You're gonna cycle it.
I mean, it gives me that option.
This is my prediction.
It's better than the Martial Coup.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Here we go.
We need to somehow get Elesh Norn down and prevent him from ever winning or doing anything.
How the hell would my opponent do anything about that? E-Explosives makes this work, sorta?
Keep.
God, this is janky. Look at that 3 planes and a cryptic. Come on, Mystic Gate.
The last land you'll ever need. A koala.
Okay.
You summoned it. Oh, what was me? I can't cast my cryptic.
Oh! But now...
The gates are open.
Freaking Mystic Gate is so good. So my opponent could have the Brimaz. That would be the most powerful man here. Domri. Alright, what does Domri get on his plus? Silverblade Paladin.
So, about that Arcane Sanctum.
Yeah.
I think we're suddenly taking a lot of damage.
Yes. Batterskull's a way out, is what I see.